Okay, so afternoon guys out there, hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Welcome to another episode of The Viking Beard with me, Matt. Now, if you've been watching any of my videos on my channel, you'll know that I'm trying to grow myself a big, thick, decent, epic style Viking beard. And on my quest in growing this beard, I'm sort of like going out sourcing products. Products are being sent through to me, stuff for me face, skin, hair, beard, all sorts of bits and pieces, because the older I'm getting, the more help that I need in order to try and make myself look and feel half decent. And what I'm priding myself on all of my videos and on my channel is these are 100% honest, in my opinion, reviews, okay? I'm not affiliated to any of the companies that send stuff through whatsoever, so I can pretty much voice my own opinion and constructive criticism. So what I'm tending to do is look at the product itself, talk a bit about the packaging, look at the product itself, the price point of it, then afterwards scoring it out of 20. So 0 being absolutely detest the stuff, never going to use it again, 10 being really it's kind of alright stuff, and 20 being absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, and I hope everyone, like I say, is having a great Monday out there. Monday again. Day off work, but hey, back again tomorrow, never mind. So, this product that I've been sent through to have a look at is not beard related or hair related. It's to do with tattoos. Now, if you've noticed, I've got little bits of artwork all over me and stuff like that. And I have no way by any means finished getting my artwork done. There's still loads of places that I need to get done. And when I first started out getting tattoos many years ago, we were using stuff like Vaseline and moisturising cream. Then eventually went on to Bepanthen to put on your tattoos once it's healed and stuff. And obviously, since when I first started getting tattoos many years ago in my sort of teens, all the way through to now, and I'm now 40 or something or other, obviously technology and everything has changed in obviously tattoos itself, and the artwork's become amazing out there, and so have the aftercare products and stuff like that. And this was sent through to me by a very small little UK company called Gato Negro. And they specialise in tattoo aftercare and stuff like that. And I have used some of the stuff on this, not all of it as yet. Basically, half of it I've tried, the other half I will be testing when I get a new piece of artwork. And so this is going to be a two-part review. And so this is going to be looking at one of their products or a couple of their products, and then the other bits will be later. Now, what I do like about El Gato Negro, when they sent it through, was they actually sent a letter through to me with it, which is a nice little touch as opposed to just some products in a jiffy bag. And they've sent a card through, and I will place links to all of their websites and everything underneath. But there you go, there's that El Gato Negro, which I think is the black cat. Also a sticker as well, so there's another one for the mirror up there, and a leaflet as well about all of their bits and pieces and how to use them. And these are the products they've sent through. They've sent through a tattoo wash, a tattoo healing balm, 2 of which we'll look at in a minute, and they've also sent through one called a permacolor. So those of you thinking about getting tattoos, have tattoos and stuff like that, you'll know nowadays, because it's in fashion, how expensive tattoos are to get. And so last thing you want to be doing is, once you've had a tattoo and you come out and you got your slimy bit of cling film stuck to your arm or wherever, is you want to be treating it right so you don't lose any of the ink, you keep it hydrated, you're not doing anything, using anything that can damage your skin and the ink and the artwork underneath, because technically when you come out from a tattooist, you have an open wound. When you think of how many hundreds of thousand times those needles have been going up and down through your dermis and everything else, you want to be treating it right. So obviously when you come out from a tattooist, you're going to come home, you're going to have your bandaged up and cling filmed up body part, whichever it is and wherever it is you've had tattooed, and you'll need to wash it. What you don't want to be doing is using regular stuff that you use in the baths, because obviously it's completely different stuff. Imagine you have got a wound and you're washing it, you don't want to be splashing Radox and stuff like that all in it. So you kind of need a liquid soap that's going to treat it well and treat it kindly. And this is what they have sent through. And this is basically a tattoo wash. It's 30 mils of the stuff. It's 100% organic. And it's vegan friendly as well, which is good stuff. Got their little logo on the front of the Mexican Chinese cat. And El Gato Negro tattoo wash. Also, if you've ever been to a tattooist before and they spray on something called green soap, this can be used as a green soap as well if you are a tattooist out there, and you just mix it 1 part of this with 10 parts of water, put it in your spray bottle and away you go. So it helps to basically, it's a nice gentle wash. It's not an abrasive, nasty, sort of like a highly chemical one. So that is your tattoo wash. Then once you've done that, you need something called a tattoo balm. Now, loads of people were using stuff like Bepanthen out there, and I've heard recently that Bepanthen has actually changed all their ingredients and people are now not recommending to use that on tattoos when you get them done. As you know, Bepanthen is kind of like a nappy rash cream. So you've got 2 of these. These are your healing balms. Get the pictures the right way around if you can see those. And you have a regular one and you have a sensitive one, which does not have bergamot in it. And basically you put this on afterwards, which helps to hydrate, aid the healing process, because you don't want to start putting stuff on your tattoo that starts drying it out. You want it to sort of like nice and gently and slowly heal and everything else, keeping the colour fresh in it. You don't want stuff that's extracting the colour from your skin or burning or damaging it. So you would use your tattoo balms until it gets that crust on it, then it starts getting itchy, and then you start really wanting to scratch it, which is the time that you don't want to be scratching your tattoo, because if you're pulling that scab off prematurely, that's going to start pulling ink out from your skin because it's not healed up. So you need to keep it basically hydrated and everything else until the skin or the scab starts coming off naturally, and you would use this. Then once you got your tattoo, and a month or so down the line, depending on how long it takes to heal, because everyone's different, body parts take different times to heal, then you want to, and you can, start using something called a permacolor or a moisturizer. Now, what this is basically it helps to bring out the colours of your tattoo, and it hydrates the skin almost like a moisturizer. And again, all the products are 100% organic and they are vegan. Comes in a little pot like this. Now, I'm just going to show you, right, a little bit off of here. It's very, very similar to that sort of consistency from a beard balm. I've got 2 tattoos on my hand. They are quite old ones, that one and that one. So that's the dull one. If I take it and put a bit on this, rub it in just for a second, and I'll do a little bit of the colouring on my arm as well so you can see the kind of differences. No. Bit on the arm. So if you can see, take off that shiny layer, that it helps to kind of almost bring it out and look, makes it look a lot fresher, as well as keeping it hydrated. And that bit that I've just put on around here, around my dragon, you can see that that colour there is now a lot brighter than up here where it hasn't done. So this actually does work and helps, brings the colours out, hydrates and moisturises the skin. I know it's an old tattoo, but as you can see, the colour in that is a lot brighter now than where it hasn't got the colour on it. So as you can see, that product works, and the black in my Japanese there is now a lot darker than it is at the top. So yes. And the cool thing is with that, I have used it before because that wasn't the first time that I'd used it, but it does make a difference, and it does seem to absorb into the skin very quickly and doesn't leave horrible shiny sort of buttery sort of look to it. So great stuff. It smells nice as well, almost like a beard balm. Okay, now the prices on these. Obviously, you've got your really expensive stuff, you've got your medium stuff, and you've got your cheap stuff. This stuff, I was actually quite shocked because the last time I had a tattoo done was in the Bepanthen days and cocoa butter and stuff like that days. And so I was assuming this stuff was going to be actually quite expensive, and it's not. I'm very surprised, which it makes me want to go out and get a tattoo even more now. So you've got the healing balm. These are all small little sample tins, but 50 gram of either your sensitive or your just normal regular one with bergamot in it. £5 for 50 grams. Now that's going to last you quite a long while, because the same with beard balm and stuff like that, you're not using the whole tin. Obviously it depends on the size of the tattoo you're getting, whether it's your entire back, a little bit here or there or whatever. So a 50 gram tin for a £5, I can't complain with that whatsoever, so that is amazing price. And your tattoo wash, I was expecting, again, expensive stuff, 30 mils, one of these, £3. I mean, that is good, really. I mean, so then afterwards you got your permacolor, and surprisingly, the same again, a 50 gram tin for a £5. Now, they do loads of different packaging and different amounts of products and stuff that you can order. So if you're a tattooist and you're trying to sell it there, studio or something like that, you can order it in bulk. They also do kind of like your whole packages and everything else, which is your healing balm, your wash and your permacolor, £13. I mean, you can't really complain at all for that. So the packaging itself is nice. I do like the little Mexican Chinese cat on the front, and like I say, the whole design runs through all of their products and everything else like that. Nicely designed, nice little pump bottle for easy use. And so it comes to rating it. Now, this is the first product that I've ever used on tattoos. Now, the reason I said this is going to be a two-parter because it's going to be interesting when I get a tattoo done, and I will do another video because I'm planning on getting a lot more work done yet. I'm going to come back and actually do a proper review of the tattoo healing balm to see how that kind of prepares with the old school stuff that I was using, the Bepanthen and cocoa butter and stuff like that. So I will be doing a part 2 review on this, but as it stands, for the product itself, the permacolor, the packaging and the price point, I'm rating this easily a 19 out of 20. I will come back and I will do, like I say, a review on the other at a later date, the tattoo healing balm, and I'm going to score that one separately. But so far on the products that Sarah has sent through from Gato Negro, 19 out of 20, a solid product. If it's as good as the permacolor when I get a tattoo, then I will be getting a lot more of this. Like I say, I'm going to be putting links down in the bottom for the website, social media and everything else. Thank you to Gato Negro for sending that through for me to have a look at. Absolutely amazing product. So far, you've got a winner there, and thank you. So thank you guys for taking the time out, listening to me gabbling on about more products and everything else. I really, really do appreciate anybody that takes the time out to sit there and watch any of my videos on my channel. Like I say, I'm not affiliated to any of the companies. It's all my own honest opinion. And so please, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I do read everybody's comments. I am, as a bit of news for you, going to be doing a Halloween spooky review, which is going to be Halloween night. And it's going to be my first, depending on how it goes, and only live review. I record all of my stuff through my little crappy iPad that's there, so I'm going to try my best to do a live thing, and I've got some spooky products coming through, and I might even be doing a giveaway. So please stay tuned on more news for that, because that is in the pipeline for October the 31st. Going to spook up my review room and everything else. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just let spiders do webs everywhere. But thank you guys. Really do appreciate your time. Take care of each other. Keep on loving each other. Keep on growing those beards. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And please check out El Gato Negro Tattoo Care. Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Bye.